quick tour of camp. We came in and took over a camp of another group that had left the mountain already. So all of these tent spots and cook spot were already dug in. We're gonna improve them, even out the steps and dig a new poop pit because the current one is a little grody. But yeah, this is the cook area. We've got 2 stoves set up. Ian is eating breakfast. I'll join him in a minute. Got 1 tent spot here. Our tent spot here with that little foot area dug in. It's pretty sweet because you can hang your feet off of it and it kind of acts like a chair. And then here is the poop pit and pee pit. I think what we're going to do is turn this into just the pee pit because it's close to both of our tents, and then make the poop pit over there past the cook area. But yeah, and we got hand sanitizer because getting sick on the mountain would not be very fun. What have we got? We've got lots of neighbors all over. A lot of our neighbors have left because other folks woke up earlier than us. You can see some people on the trail there. The trail goes up there, whoop, and then it goes up there, and then it levels out, and then you can't really see it, but we end up going that way. It looks like a few people have chosen to do that, or maybe just to have fun skiing on it. But when we go, we'll take the main trail there. Yeah. So, oh yeah, and one sec here. And then here's the view of camp, and this is where the sun sets. The sun sets right over this corner, and it makes an awesome glow over everything. You can kind of see some little peaks down to the north of Kahiltna Pass or Denali Pass, one or the other. But yeah, it's pretty. Lots of ice. This one kind of concerns me. Not for our camp, but maybe for some of the camps on that side if something big were to rip. But anyways, the mission for today is going to be a little bit of splitting up. Ian, Chris, and I have a similar ski setup with back ends that clip in, whereas Nate just has some interesting. Oh, he's wearing them right now. Mountaineering boots that have pins in them, so he doesn't have a way to clip his heels. And when we were coming down from Ski Hill on the previous cache mission, it was pretty obvious that he wasn't able to operate on the same speed. So Chris, Ian, and I are, and we're going to go get the cache. We'll pick up about 20 of Nate's pounds each from that cache. So we'll have a bit more, but it'll still be lighter than the packs we had yesterday getting up here. So it shouldn't feel too heavy. And then Nate is going to do some camp improvements, like moving that, the pooper pit over here, making some of these steps not as slippery. I think there was another thing. Oh, maybe taking a look at this pump. That pump is having an issue. But that's why we brought 6 of them. We have 6 pumps. So, yeah. But we're just getting going a bit slower than most of the other teams here. But yeah, we're going to make use of the good weather because when there's good weather, you've kind of got to keep moving. Oh, and I guess the other part of the decision for Nate to stay behind and kind of have more of a rest day for him is he was feeling the effects of elevation on the way up yesterday, or just being generally winded. So it'll be more of a rest day for him doing camp improvements, and then Chris, Ian, and I go and get our 240-pound cache. Yay! See ya. Oh, wait. And, there was a question that came in from Ian's mom. Ian's mom was wondering, how we're getting the weather forecast. At 7 o'clock, the Rangers radio in, weather, and that's how most folks get it. Given that we have a Starlink and internet access, though, I've got a subscription to windy.com, and that is even better. I even pay for the subscription, so mine goes out 2 weeks. Oh, someone's asking, where is this? We are at the 11,000-foot camp on Denali, in Denali National Park, Alaska, the highest peak in North America we're trying to climb. That's Denali. Yeah. Um, I guess that's it. We're gonna eat some breakfast, or I am. Ian's already done here.
I did it. Ate all my oatmeal.
Yeah, it's kind of a chore just eating calories. Like, you're not as motivated to eat as you'd think, but you really need to. Like my stomach is like kind of grumbly, but also I just don't feel like eating. So you kind of have to override your feelings and just shovel some food down your throat. But yep, we're doing it. We're doing pretty good. I kind of regretted shaving before this trip. I shaved because I didn't want food bits to get stuck on my beard. And I kind of regret it because it's harder to keep on top of the suntan lotion. But to give myself credit, I'm doing a pretty darn good job. So I'm gonna keep that up, and hopefully the beard starts growing back over the course of these 2-3 weeks. Oh, how cold is it here? Someone asked that. It was when we crawled into the tents last night, it was 0, but it probably kept dropping, and got to maybe, like, -10 outside, um, and it probably stayed, like, 0 degrees inside the tents because the tents have a buffer of heat, like, they add probably at least 10 degrees, so it felt like 0 in the tent. Any storms come in yet? No, there have been no storms, coming in, and that's almost kind of the hard part because there's so much good weather that we feel like we need to use it. We chalked up one of the days down at 7,600-foot camp, to being a rest day, but even that rest day was it would have been okay weather to move. We haven't truly been grounded on account of weather, for any days. So, it's kinda hard when you have good weather. You just feel like you need to move, move, move. And it would be nice to have a rest day, but you can't waste good weather. So we're gonna make some movement today, bringing our 240 pounds up. Someone asks what elevation the next camp is. The next camp is 14,000-foot camp. Um, but before we move there, so today we're gonna get our cash from down low and bring it up here. And then maybe what we do tomorrow is we move that cache of food and fuel up to 14,000-foot camp, but then we come back and stay camped here, because we already have camp set up, and making and breaking camp takes time. And then after we have that food cache cached up at 14, then we'd go and move to it on another day. But we might need another day here just to rest, before doing that, because when we move the food cache, the food and fuel cache, that weighs like 240 pounds. But when we move camp with the Starlink and the tents and the stoves and all the things that we need wherever we're camping, that weighs uh, let me do a little quick calculate. Fuel cache weighs 240 pounds, but then when we make the full move of camp, it's 480. So it's twice as much when we're moving the full camp. Um, so a bit harder, but it's nice that we can break up some of the movement with the food and fuel cache. But yeah. Oh, let's any more some more questions. Cash at 13-ish. Yeah, David. Yeah, that's actually probably more realistically what we're gonna do. If being optimistic, we might cash at 14K camp itself, but I've seen that other teams have been caching just past Windy Corner, so they don't have to go as far. And that makes sense because if you get it past Windy Corner, then you can easily retrieve it from 14 camp later on. Um, so what David Martindale is saying is pretty spot on. He's climbed this before too, so much appreciated, David. All right, I guess that's about it. Let's get some food in this not very hungry but needing it belly and get our cache moved up here. See you guys.